What the hell? There's a bloke stood next to my tent. What the
Okay, this is really creepy. This is really creepy. There is photos of the same person up on the wall. Like this is a stalker's house or something.
There's a fucking torch up there. There's a fucking... Grab it. Go. Fuck.
Camping is supposed to be an escape into nature, a chance to unwind beneath the stars. But for these campers, it became something far more terrifying. Tonight, we're diving into 6 of the most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera. These moments will make even the bravest of campers question their next trip. Josh is no stranger to adventure, always chasing new places and documenting his journeys. But on this particular trip, what started as a mission to find a forgotten plane wreck took a dark and unexpected turn.
This massive aircraft crashed here in 1986 and has remained hidden in the rugged terrain ever since. So today I'm embarking on a hiking adventure to try find it. My plan was simple, to trek into the isolated heart of these mountains and search a potential crash site I had pinpointed. But what I found along my hike was far more unsettling than I ever expected.
He was deep in the woods, surrounded by nothing but the silence of nature, when he spotted something unexpected, a large structure, seemingly abandoned. Curiosity got the better of him, and he made a detour, stepping inside to investigate.
It took me hours of hiking until I summited my first mountain, and I could make my way deeper into the mountain range. I hadn't seen anyone or any trace of people during that time, but all that was about to change, as I suddenly spotted a large structure on another mountain just in front of me. Curious as to what it was, I made a detour and hiked up to it. I did try to find a way inside to explore more, but didn't have any luck, so I continued back on my hike. But this is when things took a creepy turn.
The place was empty, nothing out of the ordinary. So, he continued on. But what he would soon discover wasn't just unnerving, it was disturbing. As Josh pushed deeper into the woods, he came across a smaller, abandoned building. And inside, the atmosphere shifted completely.
Hours went by and I was getting more and more remote. The trail I was following was stunning and took me past some incredible views, but then I spotted something unusual just off the path. It seemed to be the ruins of an old building, so I headed in for a closer look. But this is when I discovered something quite terrifying.
Someone definitely lives here. There's canned food. Someone definitely lives here. Maybe not all the time, but often enough, which is crazy, because this is really in ruins and in the middle of nowhere. Very creepy. Here's the bedding.
There were tins of food, everyday items, clear signs that someone had been living there. But that wasn't the worst part. Lining the walls were photographs, hundreds of them, all of women.
Okay, this is really creepy. This is really creepy. There is photos of the same person up on the wall. Like this is a stalker's house or something. This is creepy. Oh, there's so many photos on the floor everywhere. This place is littered with the same photos of the same people. Look at all these photos. These are all photos of people. All photos of people on the floor. Tons of them. On the bed. I'm gonna get out of here. This is really creepy.
Scattered on the floor, pinned to the walls, rolled up in corners. And it wasn't just random images. These were the same few faces, over and over again. Josh's unease turned to dread. Still, he pressed on, trying to make sense of what he'd walked into. A short distance away, he stumbled on another abandoned structure. This time, there was a mattress and a rope.
That is one of the creepiest things I've ever found while hiking. Someone is living in there, and I think someone is stalking people.
As I headed out of the building, I also found this smaller structure just by it, and inside there was a bed along with what appeared to be rope.
After leaving that house, I feel like I'm being watched. All of a sudden feels very quiet and eerie around here. There's something really strange going on in these mountains, for sure.
Everything inside him told him to turn back. The excitement of exploration had vanished, replaced by an instinctual fear. Something was wrong here. And although he continued his search for the plane wreck, once he got home, he contacted the authorities.
To give an update also on the location, now I am back in civilization. I have contacted the authorities. This was filmed a few months ago, actually, so I contacted them. I sent them the location and photos of the area. I haven't heard anything back from them.
He couldn't shake the feeling that what he found wasn't just creepy, it was criminal. Was it an elaborate setup, or the remnants of something far more disturbing? Daryl is no stranger to the wilderness, often exploring remote places with his loyal dogs. This trip seemed no different, until one of them, Yeti, picked up a scent and led him straight into a nightmare. It began like any other peaceful hike.
A typical early evening walk in the mountains, let that sun drop down just a little bit. It's a much nicer experience for the ears to Blackie, Kibajik. And as strange as these mountains can be, they are always very beautiful. And it's hard to beat that coffee in the mountains come sunset. And this time also allows us to explore a little more, like this old abandoned dirt road, no longer in use, and it led to nowhere. And as I said about these mountains, they can be strange. A lot of strange experiences has happened here, and specifically the dogs obviously pick up on things and see things a lot better than I do. And of course, yes, to being a hunting dog, if she's not resting, she's hunting. Right now she's resting to go hunting once again. When she picks up that scent, she's gone. But there are very rare occasions where she actually stops and wait for me, and this is what happened.
Daryl brewed some coffee as the sun began to dip behind the trees. The forest was calm, almost comforting. But then, Yeti froze, alert, nose twitching. She'd caught something. She pulled Daryl in a new direction, deeper into the woods, towards something she clearly sensed before he did.
Yeti is either one of two things. She's a very simple dog. She's either completely unstable and constant zoomies, or she's very serious. And right now she's slowed down, and she'll stop and she'll want me to follow her to take me somewhere or show me something. And at this point, now she's not going to stray too far from me, because now she wants to show me something. And we've been on one of these abandoned roads that go to nowhere. They've just been left. And Yeti comes across this little trail. She slowed down and she wants to show me. See, she's right there. She's not running. She's not got the zoomies as she normally does. She's staying close by. She's scenting something. But she's been on this trail. At this point, normally I'd like to be headed home. But yeah, if she wants to show me something, she wants to show me something. Huh, Yeti? And so yeah, we're gonna take the little detour here and see where this leads. Still on the trail right here. Yeti was checking out this stuff. It looks like a no idea.
That's when they found it. Scattered among the leaves were strange abandoned items. But one thing in particular made Daryl's stomach turn. A doll, old and decayed, just lying there in the dirt. Yet he didn't hesitate, pulling him further in. She was focused, driven. And then it got worse.
Maybe the scariest thing isn't actually the little doll with the creepy smile, but actually the location in which we're in, because we're pretty deep into this plantation right now. And it's going to take some effort to dump whatever that is. I assume some kind of stroller, maybe. Baby toys. Could take some effort to put them there. So the good thing is I don't think anyone's been here for a little while, because I've walked through so many cobwebs. What is that? This is the creepy, huh? What is that? So this is where she leads us. That's super strange, huh?
They stumbled across a disturbing scene. Animal bones, arranged in a circle, surrounded by ash. This wasn't some harmless prank. It looked ritualistic, intentional, sinister. As Daryl stood there trying to process what he'd found, lights suddenly appeared between the trees. Flashlights moving through the forest. 2, maybe 3 people walking in their direction.
I don't know what to make of this. What's your guys' thoughts on this? I have no idea. Maybe it's some kind of worshiping thing. Maybe it's just a sign. Maybe hunters. Kind of marker. I don't know. Like, my best guess, maybe something to do with hunters. It's an awful lot of work. I don't know. Obviously burned. It looks like it's burned anyway. It's one of the strangest things I've ever seen out here.
Daryl didn't wait to find out who they were. He switched off his flashlight, and moments later, theirs went out too. Plunging the woods into total darkness, his instincts kicked in. He turned back with Yeti, moving quickly and silently, heart racing. As they escaped, a high-pitched ringing pierced his ears. He later described it as some kind of frequency or device, something meant to drive people away.
We kind of did the same thing, and we all turned our lights off and moved away. But when I turned around, I couldn't see the lights anymore. And yeah, they probably couldn't see mine. But the strange thing was, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the sound. It's a really high, kind of pitched sound, frequency, whatever. I think they call it a mosquito or something. And they use it to move people away from places they don't want them hanging out. So when I stopped, it had this ringing in my ears. It's horrible. Really high pitched. I don't know. So I don't know what that was. I don't know what that thing on the ground was, and I don't know why it was there, and I don't know why there were people coming there.
Though the video ends there, Daryl wasn't done. He promised to return and uncover the truth about those woods. But in that moment, with people in the trees and something sinister behind them. He wasn't willing to find out more. Glenn is a seasoned adventurer, capturing the beauty and sometimes the horrors of the outdoors. In this video, he set up camp at Sother Fell in the Lake District, a place whispered to be haunted by a ghost army. Accompanied by his loyal dog Finn, the trip started out peacefully.
Year is 1735, and a local man spies what he believes to be a gigantic army marching across the ridge of a nearby hill. This procession goes on most of the night, and the following morning he goes up to the hill and finds absolutely no trace of an army whatsoever. No footprints, no hoofprints. 2 years later, on Midsummer's Eve, several other people see exactly the same thing, a gigantic army marching across the ridge. They then proceed to tell other locals about what they saw that night, and nobody believes them. Fast forward 10 years to 1745, and 26 people witness an enormous army marching across the ridge of this same hill. Where's he? Come on. Oh. Go on, bring it here. Fetch it.
Glenn set up camp, cracked open a beer, and took in the stunning landscape. He'd wanted to explore this area for a while, drawn by the eerie tales that surrounded it. As the evening rolled in, he and Finn wandered the hills, soaking up the beauty of their surroundings. The world felt calm until night fell, and that's when things changed.
I came here for the ghosts, so I didn't bring any of that stuff. Now, I don't see any ghosts, and didn't get any of these shots. Got it. Where's this damn army? You know what, I'm kind of joking about it now, but if I hear lots of feet marching and horses neighing and carriages rumbling, I'm gonna absolutely brick it. Love it though, love being out here. I love being out here by myself. And yeah.
Glenn returned to his camp, but as he approached, he saw something or someone standing near his tent.
Yeah, so I've not seen anything. I've not seen a single, not even a single soldier. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So that's okay. I think I'm going to head back to the tent now and settle down, get a little bit of kip, hopefully not get woken up in the night. I think it's going to be a very early start in the morning because it's going to get very light soon. Not long at all. What the Oh, what the hell? There's a bloke stood next to my tent. What the That has absolutely scared the out of me. I'm not kidding you. I was walking down there, coming back towards the tent, talking to you guys. I'm telling you right now, there was somebody stood right here.
Startled, he rushed closer. But when he got there was no one. A chill crawled down his spine. Was it a shadow? A trick of the light, or something else entirely? He climbed into his tent, unsettled but trying to dismiss it. But every sound seemed amplified in the dark. Glenn tried to sleep, but something about that night just felt wrong.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is terrifying. I don't want to go near the tent. It's just a little bit lighter over here for some reason. Oh, what to do? I mean, it could just be some around here, you know, just winding me up, knowing that there's someone up here. I mean, I did get spotted by several people coming up, so it could be someone trying to prank me, but I would have heard them. I would have seen them move off, and I would have heard them move off. Unless they're in the flipping tent. Unless actually I saw them in front of the tent and they've climbed in. I would have heard the zip. I would have heard that go. So. Right, there's no one in here, which I don't know if that makes me feel any better, because that means there's potentially someone out here. Don't know why I'm using this, I can't see a damn thing. Right, Finn, should we get inside? Come on, in you go. Okay, we're in the tent. I don't know, honestly, I don't know what the hell I saw then. I don't know whether I saw, maybe it might have been my imagination now. Honestly, I don't know, but flipping heck, that really spooked me. Really, really spooked me. We're just gonna try and get a bit of kip and see how we get on. Finn's down. I'm just hearing loads of noises. And I know you hear loads of noises anyway when you're in the tent, because the tent's flapping and there's bits of grass against it and there's all sorts of weirdness, but I'm completely spooked. Anyway, we'll see how we get on.
Eventually, morning came. Glenn packed up and left. Souther Fell now crossed off his list, but not forgotten. Was it all in his head? Or did he come face to face with something related to the Ghost Army? October 15th, 2016. Kevin was riding the Dragon, a famously twisted stretch of road deep in the U.S. woods. But what started as an adrenaline-filled ride turned into a nightmare. Kevin and another rider, Philip, crashed. Kevin tumbled down a steep embankment, his body shattered, barely conscious. Alone, with no way to climb out, he did the only thing he could. He filmed a message, what he believed might be his final words to his family.
That's all I can really say. About 10:30 this morning. Been laying here ever since. About 50 feet down in the ravine. Just want to say I love you guys. Sorry I was being stupid, but you know that's what I do. Mom, Dad, love you. Courtney, love you. Kurt and Marnie, Karen, Matt, love you guys. Take care.
Lying there, broken ribs piercing his lungs, he listened to car after car drive past, too far above to hear his cries for help. As the hours dragged on, the sun dipped behind the trees and darkness set in. He recorded again, his face barely visible, his breathing shallow. He was still alive, but only just.
Hey, 7 o'clock. Trying to use my flashlight to wave somebody down. I think I moved. I think I tried getting up. I think I passed out. Definitely punctured some lungs. Love you guys. Hey, I'm at 10% body, 10% battery. It's 11 o'clock. Man, I wish you would call Tennessee and tell them you got a husband out there that hasn't checked in since 10:30 in the morning. I love you.
The woods were quiet now, almost too quiet. All he could do was wait. 24 hours later, rescue finally came. Kevin had survived with 2 punctured lungs, 17 broken ribs, and multiple spinal fractures. But Philip didn't make it. It's terrifying to imagine what would have happened if Kevin had remained undiscovered just a little longer. Wayne is known for his daring explorations, creepy buildings, haunted places, even using the app Randonautica to guide his journeys. In this video, he's joined by a friend. Together, they set their intent to find something lost and let the app lead the way.
We've already generated the point. We've already arrived at a point. We are right next to a road, so bear with the noise. Venturing into these woods. Our intent was something lost.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's.
I can't remember who commented it. There's loads of comments through Hell Week.
Yeah, through Hell Week, loads of intents.
It took them to a dense, shadowy forest. Tall trees blocking out the light, thick branches creaking in the wind. They followed the path, unaware of what they were walking into. Not long into their journey, they found something strange, markings on a tree.
So, yeah, it's left. Down that way, isn't it?
Hang on. Fuck.
What's that?
There's something painted on the tree. I didn't even see that. There's a fucking arrow on the tree.
Coming round.
What's
Turn your big light off.
It's fucking glow in the dark paint. There is glow in the dark paint on the tree. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry.
Can't
see
it's
the lights
it's dark. What the fuck? So we are going this way then?
Yeah, apparently.
They lit it up and realized it was glow-in-the-dark paint. Odd, but not alarming. So they continued. But then, another symbol. Then another. The trees were marked. Many of them.
Considering where our point was this way.
Yeah.
For an arrow to be...
I don't know if go this way.
That's a bit fucking strange.
I bet I'm a torch out there.
It is so cold. Like I say, we've got gloves on, even with gloves on.
It's not helpful.
Let me turn that big light on. Yeah, that's a bit better.
I don't know, are we looking out for more?
Yeah. So are we looking for more paint? Or something?
Honestly, I've no idea. I don't see any.
Is that something? There's something there, hang on. What's that say? Yeah, turn your... Oh, fuck's sake. That says ha.
Oh my
Ha.
God,
Ha ha. Fuck's sake.
I don't want the lights off anymore.
No. But there's... What's... Shit, I can't turn my light on.
Why is the light not working?
There we are.
Okay. I don't think so.
Careful.
Shit.
Fuck's sake, hang on, let's turn... Oh yeah, look.
What does it say?
That says...
R-U... I don't know what that says. My camera's not picking any of this up.
So that says something, I can't see what that says.
Glow in the dark paint works with light, right? If that's what it is. I think that's an N. I don't know why I'm pointing my camera, I can't see. I think that says run.
Run? Hang on, let me turn that off.
R.
Oh yeah, I can see that
Right
angle.
there,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I can see that angle, that says run.
A trail of glowing paint that only became visible under their lights. It was clear now. This wasn't random. This was deliberate. A warning. Still, they pushed forward. But then they found something that made their blood run cold.
It's got a nice
There's
little...
something on that tree as well.
Oh, what are these though?
Oh, you can see it glisten. Hang on, let me turn the light off. That's another arrow.
That's definitely an arrow.
That is a full arrow. Shit. That way.
Wayne.
What?
That's the.
Is that
glow?
hang on, let me turn.
I think that's the lid for the.
Is that the lid for the paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what worries me?
What? That's still wet. My light's gone off again.
That's recent.
That's still wet. Okay, alright.
The paint lid, freshly opened. Someone else was nearby. Suddenly, a beam of light shone through the darkness, and it was moving toward them. Without a second thought, they ran.
This
Should
box.
we pick it up?
Yeah, go grab it.
Let me just.
Oh, it's so bloody cold.
Yeah, it's awful. That's all in that leaf.
That's
Why?
Look, no, let's turn that off now.
Does that?
Yeah, look,
Yeah,
that's
that
all
glows.
over that. Look.
Oh, what? My camera's turned off.
Look, my light's not turning back on
My
again.
camera's died.
Your camera's died. What the fuck is going on?
Off. On. It's got a full battery in it. It just turned itself off.
That's weird.
Hang on, my light's gone off.
There's a fucking torch up there. There's a fucking grab it. Go.
Fuck.
This way.
Oh, my camera's died again.
This way.
What way? Shit. Oh, I ran the wrong way. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Fuck.
Their breathing was heavy, their lights flickering, their hearts pounding. As they paused to catch their breath, laughter echoed from the trees. They weren't alone, and whoever was out there was following them.
Which way are we fucking going?
Oh, come on. I'm dying.
What the fuck?
Oh, come on. I can't run anymore.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fucking he's amazing.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
I wasn't ready for that today.
No. I don't even fucking know what he said.
I don't know. Who the fuck was it?
I ain't got a fucking clue.
Oh, God.
Right.
Is there anyone?
I can't see anyone.
No torches?
Can't see.
Oh, my camera started recording again.
Okay.
Let's wait.
Right, come on, let's go. Let's just go.
Oh, God. You hear that?
What?
He's fucking laughing.
Fuck off. Shit.
This way.
They sprinted through the woods, dodging branches, chased by something they couldn't see and didn't want to. Eventually, they made it back to the car, shaken and breathless. The footage ended, but the fear didn't. Was it a sick prank? Or had they interrupted something much more sinister that night? A man was out camping, enjoying the peace of nature deep within Lewis Peak, Utah. But late at night, the atmosphere changed. Unexplainable noises began to surround his camp. The sounds were distant at first, echoing eerily through the woodlands.
Don't come over here. I definitely just heard something very large moving through the woods. Probably a deer. I don't think it realized I was here. What the heck was that? Hey! Hey!
Unsettled, the man called out, trying to make his presence known, warning whatever might be lurking nearby. He sat there frozen, unsure of what could be causing the strange sounds. He debated with himself. Should he stay or should he leave?
What in the heck? Hey!
But the noises didn't stop. And one thing was clear. It definitely didn't sound human. He continued calling out, but the unease grew. The footage showed him lifting his camera, clearly startled, thinking, for a moment, he'd seen someone in the distance.
What the heck is that? Hey! Don't come over here.
Eventually, the noises faded, and the footage ended. So what do you think was out there? Was it just a wild animal? Or was something else roaming the woods that night? Out in the wild, you never know what's lurking just beyond the trees. Which encounter gave you chills? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Because next time, it could be you hearing footsteps outside your tent.